Today, we're taking those LLM apps from serving 1,000 users.
1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 to a massive 10 million. A real challenge.
Definitely a
But
challenge.
we've got OpenAI's DevDay insights to guide us. Think of this as a 3-stage rocket launch.
I like it. What's our first stage?
Accuracy, of course.
Hmm.
Got to make sure that app is on point before we even think about scaling.
Right, got to make sure it's worth scaling. OpenAI was super clear about this.
Yeah.
Define that accuracy target right off the bat.
So no more good enough hand waving.
Nope. Good needs to be a number we can measure. Like, what's the actual percentage tied to success in the real world?
I see. So tie it back to the value. How do we put a dollar amount on accuracy?
Okay, so let's say you've got a customer support chatbot. Think about the cost difference between a successful chatbot interaction.
Versus one that goes totally off the rails.
Exactly. Maybe a good interaction saves you, what, $10? But a bad one leads to a frustrated customer. Maybe they leave and you've lost like $50. Suddenly that 90% accuracy doesn't look so hot right now.
Ouch. When you put it like that, the stakes are way higher than I thought. So once we've got that target number, how do we make sure we hit it?
Evaluation-driven development is key. We're talking about putting evaluation metrics on every single part of your app. And don't forget end-to-end testing too. Think of it like checkpoints on your app's journey.
Got to make sure it's running smoothly at every stage. Now, OpenAI had some really cool tricks for boosting accuracy. Meta prompting really caught my attention, kind of like prompts for your prompts.
It's wild, right? It's like saying to OpenAI, hey, help me write the best possible prompt for this. You're basically optimizing prompts for maximum impact.
So meta. Okay, what about fine-tuning? I always thought that required tons of data.
Not as much as you might think. OpenAI found that with just like 50 good examples, you can get a big improvement. Quality over quantity.
That's awesome. Love when less is more. Okay, so now our app is accurate, but can it handle 1 million users at once?
So we're at stage 2 of our rocket launch.
Yeah.
Latency. We got to understand the different type. OpenAI breaks it down into 3. Network latency, input token latency, output token latency.
Hold on, tokens? What are those again?
Tokens are basically the bits of meaning that LLMs process, kind of like words, but more broken down. Each word in your prompt.
And a response.
Exactly. Those all get chopped up into tokens.
Gotcha. Thanks for that. Back to optimizing for speed. How do we tackle each type of latency?
Okay, so network latency. That's all about how fast your request gets to those GPUs doing the hard work. OpenAI is always working on their global network to make things faster. But here's a pro tip.
Tell me everything.
Weekends, my friend. Weekends are where it's at for LLM speed.
Seriously?
Why? Think about it. Less demand. Your requests zip through when there's less traffic. So schedule those big batch jobs for the weekend.
Amazing. It's like finding the secret fast lane for your AI. You mentioned batch processing, by the way. That's got to be a game changer for cost, right?
Absolutely. Bundling those requests, especially on those super fast weekends, is like bulk buying for AI.
Got it. Buy in bulk, save some bucks.
Exactly. And there's a company, Echo AI, using this for their call stuff, and they're on track to save $1 million. $1 million.
Okay, $1 million. I am sold. Any other cost-saving secrets I should know about?
Don't forget about prompt caching. Reuse those common prompts. Save tokens, less processing time. Simple but powerful stuff.
Being smart about prompts can actually save us money. Love it.
See? Scaling effectively isn't about throwing more power at the problem. It's about being smart.
So true. We've covered a ton today. Defining accuracy targets, optimizing prompts, batch processing, caching. Our LLM rocket is ready for launch.
We've got liftoff.